My name's Ben, and today we've got this fabulous 2017 on a 67 registration Porsche 911 GTS Carrera 4. So it's the four-wheel drive version of the GTS, and it's also a 991.2, so the second generation of 991. It's a fabulous car finished in jet black metallic with the Alcantara GTS interior pack with Carmine Red stitching, and we'll walk you around the car, talk you through some of the fabulous options. It's a full service history, mostly with Porsche, so the first two services with Porsche main dealer, and the most recent being with a very well-known Porsche specialist, so it's been very well looked after, and hopefully the condition will show that as we go around it. So starting at the front end, the first thing to point out is we have front and rear park assist, so the sensors hidden very nicely in the front bumper and on the edge of the grills there, and being a GTS you get the sport design bodywork as standard, so the big extra sort of air vent in there and the splitter across the front section as well. Being a Generation 2 991, the much narrower daytime running light across the top of the front bumper here as well. The bi-xenon cornering headlights, so they will turn round corners with you as you go round, and the black headlight washers as well is a very nice feature to stay with a black theme on the car. Coming around the side, we've got this beautiful 20-inch centre lock GTS wheel, and they're sort of almost Y spokes, if you can call it that. A very good looking wheel, and the right wheel for a GTS with the full colour crest in the centre. Cost option to have those in the full colour. Guards red brake calipers behind there with the Porsche logo inscribed on them as well. And then coming down the sides, obviously sport design mirrors with the extra sort of airflow gap through there. And then if I open the door and you have a look inside, you'll see the beautiful interior in black with the GTS Alcantara interior package. So Alcantara door, arms, and lower part of the dashboard, extended leather to the top section of the dashboard with contrast red Carmine stitching, leather steering wheel, and then the beautiful two-way electrical seats with the Carmine Red stitching as well, and the GTS stitched into the headrests. We do have an opening glass sunroof as well, so it just makes it a lot more airy on the inside. And then the Carrera 4 GTS aluminium tread plates just down on the bottom of the door, entry guards there. Privacy glass to the rear three quarters of the car. And then being a 4 GTS, we've got the light bar that goes all the way across the back, which is a very cool feature. A lot of people are really that's quite important to a lot of people. It's a very nice improvement to the looks of the car. The badging painted in matte black, which is very nice, and the full model designation on the back of the car as well. And then the sports exhaust system finished in black, so the tailpipe's in gloss black as well. Switchable exhaust system, so there is a button inside the car to be able to change the tone in there. And then darkened taillights as well, so these sort of lower sections are darkened for standard, which is a cost option to have that as well. And we'll jump inside and go through some of the interior options on the car. So, starting on the driver's door card here, we've got the soft leather across the top of the dashboard, so extended leather across the top of the door cards rather, with that Carmine Red contrast stitching, which we keep mentioning. Carbon fibre interior zone everywhere in this car, so the dashboard, centre console and door cards, all with the gloss carbon fibre sections on them. Electrically adjustable door mirrors, and then again Alcantara to the grab handle for the door and the armrest, and then a little pocket for extended storage down there as well, which is very nice to have, along with your normal door bin down that section. And if I just put the key in and turn the car on for you, so it fires into life. Sounds fabulous, these GTSs, they really do sound very nice indeed. And then again, this three-spoke GT steering wheel in leather, which is actually quite nice because the Alcantara ones wear out quite a lot over time, so it's nice to have the smooth leather, which will always stay in nice condition if you look after it. The big metal shift paddles behind for changing gear if you're driving in manual mode. And then again, we've got the control stalk down here for this screen to my right-hand side of the rev counter, which we can have the navigation map, temperatures, tyre pressures, and then your sports chrono settings on there as well. So lots you can do. For the sports chrono package, we've obviously got the chrono clock on the top of the dashboard, and then we've got the mode switch on the steering wheel, which we can go from normal to sport and sport plus, and you probably hear that opens the exhaust valves when we put it into sport. You've then got sport plus, and you've got a sport response button in the center, which gives you 20 seconds of maximum power if you need to overtake somebody or anything like that. Coming across to the centre, we've got Porsche's PCM system, so this has got Apple CarPlay. It's also got Porsche's own navigation with the map there. And if I pop the car into reverse, you'll see the park assist that we talked about before, so the front and rear sensors with a visual display for how close you get to items down there. Dual zone climate control, heated seats for driver and passenger in the front here, the beautiful leather PDK gear selector, and then the carbon centre console trim around this section here as well. And coming down the centre, we've got our buttons for the sunroof, so we can tilt and slide the sunroof, open it completely, and then a blind as well. If you don't want to see out of that sunroof or you want to block any sunlight coming through, there is a blind. The rear spoiler, so if I hold this button and the cameraman has a look out the back, you might be able to see that the rear spoiler has gone up on the car. So that's very cool to be able to do that manually. And then that sports exhaust, which again, switchable from the centre here, and just makes the tone a lot deeper when you press it. We've also got the half leather, half Alcantara centre armrest down here, which has got storage underneath it and a signal booster for your mobile phone. And I'll open the roof now as a final sort of section, so you can see what the car looks like with that roof fully opened, and the window flexor section up here as well. And whilst I'm looking up, it's just reminded me to mention we do have Alcantara headlining in this car as well, which is a very nice feature. And I'll just jump outside and summarise for you now. So, as we touched on at the beginning, a 2017 car on a 67 registration, just over 30,000 miles from new, with a full service history, a lovely specification, and a very well looked after example. My name's Ben, I hope the video's helped, and thank you very much for watching.